Do pedophiles exist?
100%.
Yes. Do perverts and sex offenders exist?
Yes.
They exist. These are real things that we know are in the human race.
Yeah.
If the possibility of someone that is one of those things,
Yeah.
and all they have to do is say they're a woman,
They have
and
access
can
to dishonesty.
You had a Willy Wonka golden ticket to go wherever you want. You just have to say you're a woman. You don't think that a serial pedophile would do that? If you have all of a sudden,
all I gotta do is lie?
He can say it. He can just say I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Do you see the guy who won the LPGA tournament? Stop.
It's not an LPGA event.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Sorry, women's golf.
Yeah, it sort of matters, but that's also it was. I was just reading about it.
So this dude just decides he's a woman, puts the skirt
It's
on,
happening a lot
doesn't
lately.
change his
Yeah.
appearance at all, and just murders this woman's.
He didn't change anything?
No. I said it
wore a
had gender
skirt.
reassignment surgery.
Here, he had it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least she's hot, you know?
Haley Davidson.
So you have to go through the surgery.
That's
Wait a minute, is that the same one?
Yeah.
Let me see
Look
the.
at
The story went back to 2022. I didn't know that it's been going on for a little while.
I thought one just happened.
this one just happened.
Oh, this one just
See, it's
happened.
an LPGA qualifying event.
Okay.
That's when they add the LPGA into the headline, it makes more news than when you say NXT or whatever.
That's why you shouldn't believe everything you see on Instagram Reels.
Yeah. Well, that's where I'm guilty. I'll hear a guy tell me a thing in a warehouse 20 years ago, and I'm going, is that true? That's where I'm
It always
at.
happens. So is this the first transgender woman to win golf tour?
I believe so, to win an event, yeah. And then what happens, though, by winning this event, she earns a opportunity to play more, which could lead to a LPGA qualifying spot.
Yeah.
She did win
Let
money.
me see. Yeah, that's the person.
Yeah, there she is, huh?
Wild.
Let's see her
It's
let's see her next to some other gals.
There's one there.
There you go.
Yeah.
The claim also is that after having all of the surgeries and stuff, lost 15 miles an hour on club head speed, which is
A
you
lot.
could gain that back, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a lot, but
Jamie,
also I
why
bet.
do you care?
But don't you think it's still probably faster than the women's?
Yeah, so the average for a man, it was saying, is about 115 on the PGA Tour, and the average LPGA is about 95. And it doesn't say where they were before or after.
Also, is that what he said, or was that what was measured?
This is just average in general. It's not, it's right here.
You definitely lose something if you're on estrogen
This is
and you
a
have your
claim of-
testes removed. Claims she lost 15
yeah,
miles
so
per
it's
hour.
her own.
You could also just start
math.
not
But you're
swing
not
as
going to
hard.
say I have a fucking huge advantage.
Right.
I've been a dude my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to say that.
They love
Oh my
to do
god,
that.
I've lost 15 miles an hour. I'm basically a woman now. Don't
I
worry
bet
about
they
it.
love to
I
say-
won the tournament just because I'm awesome.
Yeah. Courage. What I lack in head club speed, I gained in bravery.
Yeah, and not having wide hips. There's a lot of things with hips, like the shape of hips. You don't generate the same amount of power. Like women kickers, there's such a vast difference between a woman kicker and a man kicker. It's kind of stunning. And I wonder if like a lot of that has to do with the shape of the hips. Because if you get a woman who is like 135 pounds and have her hit a bag, and then you have a man who's 135 pounds and hit the bag, the difference is so stark.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, this is crazy because your legs are carrying you around all day long.
Right.
But there's a lot of other shit going on. There's tendon strength. There's bone density. There's the shape of the hips, I'm sure, too. But it's also like there's also something that happens to the human body when it evolves or it develops, rather, with testosterone. Like, you're going to be stronger forever.
Yeah.
Like you're never going to go back to what it would be like if you had been born a woman.
Yeah.
Like it's like taking steroids for 20 years, hardcore.
Yeah.
Like they literally turn you into a guy.
And be like, I have
then
no
go,
advantage.
I'm done.
I'm like
not
you."
taking steroids anymore. We're the same.
It's
like
crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You were cheating your whole life.
Right.
Like if you got caught doing that in the UFC, you're fucking banned. You're banned for 2 years. And if you get caught again, I think you're banned for 6 years. It's something wild like that. So if you're just like taking testosterone your whole life,
Yeah.
whole life,
not
and
gonna
all these other
balance
women
out.
are just fucking being normal and cheerleading and going to parties. You're
Yoga.
competing against them.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I know a girl who's a professional foosball player, Kelsey Cook, the comedian, Chad Daniels' girlfriend. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, I love them. And she's talking to me about foosball. I find it interesting because I don't know anything about foosball. And I go, oh, this is probably one of those sports where the men can play with the women because it's foosball. And she goes, I hate that I'm admitting this to you, because she knows I'm, a guy, a man's guy. And she goes, men have an advantage in foosball. And I go, even foosball? And she goes, yes, because it's like that torque of the of a man's arm versus a woman's arm. Even the arm of she goes, the men can hit it harder, the spin rate. So even something as what we might think is a frivolous kind of thing like foosball, even that, there is just so much of a difference.
How about chess? Men have an advantage in chess.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I don't
interesting.
know. But for whatever reason, maybe it's more men do it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the mind, the way the mind works. It's different, the competitive mind.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually showing it's coming from a tweet.
Men have a large and consistent advantage over women in spatial ability, of which chess relies to a large extent. And this is a difference in average, not just at the high end. The male advantage is present pre-puberty, is present across cultures and time. Another one is pool. The best professional female pool players never win male tour events.
Interesting.
They're allowed to enter them. Men can't enter women's events, but women enter, there's certain major events that women enter all the time, but they never win them.